Oh, nothing. Just waiting on y'all to stop complaining about people prices. Yep, you. I'm talking to you. Waiting on y'all to realize that us hairstylists, not even just hairstylists, estheticians, photographers, entrepreneurs, that we don't get paid vacations. We don't get health insurance. We don't have a 401k. Waiting on y'all to realize we have families. We have kids. We have mortgage. We have rent. We got the same thing y'all got. Except we don't get the extra benefits. Just waiting. Still waiting. Waiting on y'all to, oh, if you don't want to pay the price, then don't come to that person. Nobody put a gun to your head and said, oh, you got to come to me. Oh, you got to. Nobody said that. If you can't afford somebody's price, don't go to them. But don't bash them for charging their worth. For charging because they have to pay overhead. For charging because they want to use quality products. Have quality tools. How you going to be mad at somebody for charging their worth? For charging what they deserve to be paid? I don't get it. Let me know in the comment section why y'all be mad. What you mad for? Like, make it make sense.
Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing absolutely amazing. Listen, y'all already saw what the title of the video is. These prices. These prices still ain't got no better, y'all. They ain't got no better, and they're gonna continue to get worse. I'm doing this. I'm doing a two-part of this video. I'm doing us complaining about the prices. But when I tell you that some of these prices are still ridiculous, and I am a provider, and I look at the prices of what people are, I don't tell nobody how to do their pricing, but at the same time, as a provider, listen, these prices do need to increase depending on what it is. When I think about braids and the things that take a long time, like I did a video about locks, and the locks take a long time. It's a lot. It is a lot. You have to think about time supplies and all the things. And I know that a lot of times, you know, we look at their prices and we're not going to them. I think where the issue comes in is when you go to them and they've changed the price on you. But how y'all feel about the prices? Have y'all felt like the prices have leveled out? Do you feel like they've increased? Do you feel like they're charging their worth, or do you feel like sometimes these stylists are being ridiculous when it comes to their pricing? I must tell you, the only issue that I ever have is with these wig people. The people, one of y'all in the comments said lace layers, lace layers. One of y'all said that these lace layers need to whatever it was, and I almost died when I tell you that that's the truth, because I don't understand the pricing of the wigs, you know, and I don't understand the pricing of certain things that to me should not take this long. But that's just me. I don't understand it. Maybe I'll get in comments and explain it. But these prices are kind of ridiculous when it comes to certain things, but at the same time, when you think of everything else and the fact that you are willing and you've agreed to pay the price is the price. The price is the price. Like I said, when I go somewhere and I see what the price is and I agree to pay that price, I'm good with that price. But when I sit down in your chair and it's time to get up and the prices change, yeah, we got a problem. We definitely got a problem. But we're going to get into this video, and, you know, it's nails, it's lashes, it's all the things. And you know what else I don't understand? The lash prices, the prices for lashes. I've heard that girls pay like $120 for lashes. I need to understand why lashes cost $120. If somebody can get in the comments and explain that to me, I would really appreciate that. Or am I confused? Because if I'm not mistaken, don't lashes last maybe 2 weeks? I don't know, y'all. But yeah, let's get into the video. Let's listen to what the people got to say, because they mad at y'all. They mad at y'all. They said stop playing about their prices.
If I see one more video with somebody complaining about a hairstylist and the services they do and do not perform and the fees they may or may not charge, yeah, how do you think we eat? We don't have a 401k, health plans, retirement. We got mortgage, car notes, light bills, and y'all be wanting these tedious services now, and then when the prices go up, you don't want to pay the prices. Now, some of these prices are very ridiculous.
That's it.
And I want to slap a stylist. But for the most part, the prices are on her website or whatever. So you know what the price is. You have the option to say, hell fucking no. But that's not what this video was about. This video was actually about the fact that most hairstyles that cost a lot of money last for a long time. But these nail prices is what y'all need to be talking. The nail prices are out fucking rageous. Nails cost car notes, house notes.
Got mad for.
Make it make sense to me. Because y'all complaining about a hairdo that can last you for 3 months. A nail can break the same day. Damn hair. Y'all be paying hundreds and thousands of dollars for your nail. They don't even do a manicure. And let's not even get on the makeup. That's $1,000 for one night. But y'all be complaining about the hairstylist charging monthly prices. Because that's how long y'all be leaving your hair up. But I'm done venting. I hope you have a great day.
My biggest pet peeve is when people complain about the price of things. And it's like, you just don't have to buy it. Like, their whole jaded lip kit shit. Like, why y'all complaining about the price instead of just not buying it? She doesn't have to adjust her prices. She made it for the bitches who can afford it or who don't want to pay for it or that can pay for it. I don't understand. Just don't buy it. Like, nobody's making anything affordable for you. That's her brand. It's for the girls who, like, can. I don't get it. Nobody who's walking into a Chanel store and be like, this bag high as like, oh my God, why? Get the out the store. It's not for you. It's for the people that can afford the bag. Nobody's adjusting their brand or what they have going on for somebody because you feel like it's too high. Okay, we'll go get something else. Everything just isn't going to be for you all the time. It's okay. It's fine. It's completely fine. It's okay. Everything is not always going to be for you, and that's okay. Y'all got to get that. You got to, like,
They are getting super excited. No, she did get mad because the nail prices is high compared to the hair prices, in her opinion. And I don't know what the lip kit thing is, but sometimes even makeup, when you go in to buy makeup, some of the prices are ridiculous when you look at makeup. I have gone to Marshall's and picked up makeup because it was on sale, and then I'll go back to look to see what the original cost is. I'm like, what? Who's paying that? But, you know, I can't complain about the price. I just know that I'm not going to spend it. I'm just going to spend less. You know what I mean? It's so many things where people complain about the prices. If the price is set, the price is set. Like I said, when you change the prices, when I have an opinion, I can look at something and be like, I'm not paying $1,200 for you to put no wig on my head. I'm not going to do it. That's just not what I'm going to do. Somebody else will do it. Oh, they're going to do it. But it ain't going to be me. You know what I mean? So I can't complain about how much you charge. As a matter of fact, sometimes I look at what people charge. I'm like, am I charging less? Am I underpricing myself? You know, sometimes that needs to be an inspiration for you to either up your prices, depending on what you do. Now, you might lose some customers. But, you know, the price is the price. For example, and this has nothing to do with nails, but this does have to do with pricing. I don't even know if y'all even know who I'm talking about, but there's a artist right now. He's a reggae artist. I've been following him because it's just been so intriguing on how he's brought the music back to fruition. Like I said, this has nothing to do with beauty, but he's brought, like, you know, a certain class of music back. And if y'all know who I'm talking about, y'all know who I'm talking about. But anyway, so he has concerts that he's been doing lately. And the big thing, every time I go on YouTube, it comes up. I'm not even looking for this information, but I watched a video and they were talking about the fact that his price is ridiculous and it's going to make the other artists or whatever you want to call them, change their price. And that's not good for everybody else. Let me tell you something. You got to know your worth, right? So if I feel like my price needs to go up and I'm basing it on my situation and not based on what Instagram say I need to charge, then that's what I'm doing. But at the same time, what I will tell you is that if you undercharge yourself, people will not trust you for whatever reason. I don't know what it is about that, but I've had a situation where I've run a special because maybe there's a style that I wanted to try, or maybe I just have a special for back to school. And I have less clients as far as new clients coming to me because they don't trust the price. You know, when you undercut yourself and you undercut the market, a lot of times people don't trust you. So you have to be careful with that pricing, because if you overprice and outprice the market, then you put yourself in a situation. Now, if you undercharge, you put yourself in a situation. But if you charging based on what you saw somebody else charging, you're not even doing it, make it make sense. So yeah, let's get back into the videos, y'all.
So I'm getting so tired watching all these videos of all these girls complaining how much their nails are, how much the price has gone up. Like, bitch, did gas go up? Did grocery go up? Like, it's fucking inflation. Like, Do not complain about your nails if you're willing to pay for anything else. Nails is a luxury. I don't think you guys know that. It's a luxury. It's not a necessity. You don't need to get your nails done. You just don't.
No.
The Dollar Tree ain't $1 no more. It's
I do.
$1.25. Are you gonna bitch about that?
I do every time.
Just can't.
All I have to say to the people that are coming on here complaining about hairstylist prices, do it yourself, because I don't want to see you people begging me to do your hair in my DMs, and then I see you all over TikTok mad about hairstylist pricing. If we're price gouging and if we are charging outrageous amounts of money, go to the store, buy the product, do it yourself. Another thing, you're allowed to put value on whatever you want. So if you don't value going to a service provider who charges whatever they charge, like if that's not something that you prioritize with your money, that's fine. Like me, I don't want to go to the dental hygienist and have her whiten my teeth, right? I get my teeth cleaned, obviously, but I just get Crest white strips and I do them at home, because that's like, I don't see the value in going to get it professionally whitened. I think my teeth look fine.
What?
Using Crest white strips. Like if a client comes in for a consultation with me and I tell them what my price is and they're like, oh my God, I would never pay that much for that. You know what your response is? Okay. It's like, that doesn't upset me. I'm booked. I got a wait list. I'm a busy girl. If I wasn't busy and I was charging what I'm charging, that's a me problem. That's not a you problem. If I'm not filling my fucking chair and I'm charging crazy prices, why is that your problem? You don't have to come here. You know what I mean?
Y'all want to know something that annoys me about these bitches complaining about all these nail prices going up? So yeah, I went to school for nail tech. I don't do that now, but I do understand it. If you go to a nail tech that does your feet and does your hands and you like their work, just pay for it. Y'all want to be all cheap with nails and feet, but y'all want to look cute and shit. Y'all want to pay all these high prices to get highlights in your hair, nice haircuts, blowouts, lace fronts, and all this bullshit. But y'all want to be cheap with nails and feet. And who the heck wants to touch your feet? Because I know I went to school, but I wasn't touching nobody's feet. Now, that's not what I do. I just do this on myself. But I did go to school for it and I understand it. So I just really believe that if you're going to be cheap with it, maybe you ought to take a course, go to school, pay for school, and do what you got to do and just do it your damn self. Because at the end of the day, baby, this is not a necessity. It's not a necessity. This is a luxury. Now, if you do go to them Chinese places where they mess up your hands and your feet, yeah, you're right. You're right. Because half the time they don't even know what they're doing. And y'all don't know this, but some of them people have their people working there that aren't even certified to be nail technicians yet. They practicing on y'all, but y'all don't know that. So when you find yourself a good nail tech, make sure you pay her price. Make sure you pay what's worth it. Stop complaining, stop bitching, and make sure you tip. And I advise you to tip him because it's still a service. You tip everybody else that takes care of you. Why not tip your nail tech? And if you don't, well, that's fine. I guess that's why they have a set price. But don't be complaining about it, because this simple shit that you think is simple is not that simple. And when you got to do it on yourself, it takes a whole lot of time too. And let's not forget that y'all bitches that be complaining be the same ones that go get your lashes done every 2 weeks. And I know those lashes expensive. Those lashes are very expensive. And not only do you pay the price without complaining, you tip. I feel like in the beauty industry, the nail technician is the least one to get any type of credit. It's always people complaining about them. But you know why it be? Because y'all end up in those chop shops. Well, prices aren't going up. For those people that actually know how to do their job, the price is right, baby. You just got to pay for it, you know? I'm sorry I had to see the ghetto side of me. I'm really sorry, but I just had to vent. And look at that skin, though. Yeah, have a good day.
This goes out to all the people on TikTok Twitter and everywhere else on social media who complain about nail prices, I'm gonna speak for myself and myself only. I have been doing nails 11 years, a fucking decade, a fucking decade. My rent for this room alone is
What?
$1,600 a month.
It's an
What
apartment.
$25 set you gonna get from here? That's like me saying to you who've been working at a job for an X amount of years, bitch, why they not still paying you the same amount they were when you first got there? Why you need a raise? Why you need a raise then? That's the case. What you need a raise for? You should be happy with the price that they gave the set amount they gave you when you first started working there. Why are you crying that you can't get no raise now? Cause your bills gone up, gas gone up, your BGE gone up. Why are you complaining? You should be happy with what they gave you, right? Exactly. You wouldn't like that. You would be cussing me out if I said that to you. It applies here. I worked long and hard to get where I am. I'm not charging nobody no $25. Okay? It's not going to happen. I don't even have a luxury car. I'm driving a Honda. Okay? My bills to do this services for you, cost money. And I'm going to charge accordingly. Hell, I don't even charge enough because I'm broke every damn month. At the end of the month, my bank account is only a certain amount, honey, because I pay bills to do this service for you. So I want y'all to stop complaining. And if you think you can do it better, then baby, come join us. Come join the team. And then I guarantee you're going to shut your fucking mouth and you're going to be on this side. If not, pay what the fuck the person is charging you. And when you go somewhere cheaper, remember, sooner or later, baby, them prices gonna go up. Y'all have a good day.
Listen, I ain't playing with y'all about these prices. Try it again. Listen, they ain't playing with y'all about these prices. They said the prices are going up. Now, I don't know where she is. $1,600 does seem a little aggressive as far as pricing for her suite, but who am I to say what her prices should be? I don't rent locations to people other than Booth Brent. But you do have to take into consideration people's supplies and things like that. If the price is the price and you have agreed to go to that person based on the price, then pay the price. You know, as nail techs, you know, I can agree with the one girl that says nail techs are usually the lower ones on the totem pole. People want to charge or think that nail techs should charge less. I'm in the nail industry, like I said. And I do feel that because I think that we have underpriced ourselves for so long that now the new pricing is like, when did it jump? I still, when I think about it, when I used to do nails back in the 90s, I don't know why we were charging $8 and $10 for manicures with coupons. You could find coupons for, at least here in Florida, South Florida at that, you could find coupons for every single nail service. You can get a full set for $15 if you found the right coupon. I don't know why we were charging such a low rate. I have no clue why we did what we did. I will say that we were a lot faster in the services that we gave, and you built a personal relationship, so you got good tips. And tips were expected. But I just, to this day, being that I was in the industry, I don't know why we were charging $25. Because when you went to go buy your supplies and stuff, depending on how the only thing I could think of is back in the day when we were doing nails, we were doing, a lot of times you did 60-40. So your, and I'm saying a lot, but your person that owned the salon, they took 40% and you took 60%, and they provided everything. You know, you'll buy a couple things that you might like, maybe like a certain brush or whatever, so you would pay for that. But otherwise, you didn't really pay for supplies. You kind of worked on commission. Now it's more of booths, and it's more of, you know, paying rent for the space. There's not so much of that because it, if I'm being honest, I really feel like people are being underpaid. And it's almost like that situation where, you know, you have waitresses and they're being underpaid when you look at the hourly rate. So I don't know why we're charging $25. I can't answer that, but I know why I charge what I charge now. And it's based on the fact that, you know, if you think about overhead, supplies, and all those things. So I don't think anybody's ever going back to the $25 nails. The only time I ever do something as close to $25 is a basic short set, and that's for like maybe prom. But by the time I'm finished with you, you ain't paying $25. You're like, no, it's not gonna be $25. If you see a $25 nail set, it's to get you in, and I promise you, when you leaving there, you spending $100 or something dollars. I'm not price gouging you, but you're not what the $25 is. You're going to understand what it is, and I promise you, you're going to want more. So just know that if you see somebody charging $25 for nails, that's just to get you in there. That ain't what you leave paying. Now unless you're real good and you know how to go home and polish your own nails. Okay. So anyway, let's get into the...
Okay, y'all. I got to talk about something that's really been getting under my skin lately. I've been seeing so many videos of people posting, complaining about hairstylist prices, braiders prices, just beauty industry prices, period, nails, all that. And it gets under my skin because I've been in this field for over 30 years. And I think from a consumer's perspective, y'all expect us to just be hairstylists or nail techs. But a lot more goes into our craft than what you think. Let me give you a few examples of who I am behind the chair. I'm a counselor. I'm an advisor. I'm a therapist, a friend, a financial advisor, an intercessor. For some, I'm the only church you go to. I'm a support system, a safe space, because I'm the only person that you can talk to him or them about. I'm a marriage counselor, a domestic violence hotline. I'm your bereavement support. I'm your grief support. I'm a parenting coach. I'm an educator. I'm also a chemist. I do my own marketing. I'm a customer service rep because some of y'all don't like scheduling y'all own appointments and then get mad because you don't want to pay the fees that's associated with scheduling an appointment. I'm a sales rep. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a business owner. All while making sure after I analyze your scalp and your hair, I can give you the best advice on what you need to put in and take out of your body.
Old school.
Okay, so y'all can miss us, this whole industry, with all that mess about how much we charge. And also, might I add, the wear and tear that goes into our body over the years. I had heard one girl say something about y'all trying to get y'all bills paid off of us. Ain't that why we working? So we can pay our bills when you go to work. Don't you go to work so that you can pay your bills? Another girl said something about y'all want an engineer salary. I want whatever salary that I'm due to. Over 30 years in the game. You know how much wear and tear my body took? Do you understand what we go through on a day-to-day? And that's just our day job. So excuse me if you can't afford the hairstylist that you complaining about. Find the one that you can afford, and guess what? Everybody else who's supporting those stylists and those braiders and those nail techs, they are going to the people that's for them. They don't mind paying the money. So if you got a problem with paying it, stop complaining about it. Just stop. Let these people charge whatever they feel like I don't care if it's $1,000. Let them charge whatever they feel like they worth, because they got to pay that chiropractor bill at the end of the day. Now, enjoy the rest of y'all day.
I know that's right.
Love, Ebony.
And when it comes to getting your hair done, stop complaining about the price. Do y'all not understand that getting your hair done is a luxury? If you want to look good, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to pay. Y'all don't understand how much time and effort it takes to do someone's hair. Like, do y'all not understand that? And not only that, but like the products being used to do hair, it's expensive, no shade. Like, don't get me wrong, when it comes to braiding hair, twisting hair, whatever, it's not that bad. However, the time and the tediousness of doing those styles is so much, and it's so straining on the body. I'm sorry, but you're going to have to pay up. And when it comes to installs, I feel like installs, yeah, they don't take that long, whatever. But the products being used to do an install, I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot, though. I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot. And don't let me get started on the nail techs, because y'all really got it good when it comes to these nail techs. I see nail techs charge $40, $80, and I'm just like, how do you do it? Me personally, I don't know how to do nails, but I be watching so much nail videos, and the prices for them products, I feel like getting your nails done should not be less than $120.
It's true.
That's just me though. Unless you're doing something simple. But if you're getting all the extra stuff, I feel like you should be paying at least $100 and maybe more, depending on what you're doing. But I say all of this to say, like, when it comes to service providers' time and their work, stop trying to negotiate prices. Like, it is what it is. If they tell you how much it is, then pay that amount. But if you feel like that's too much for you, then find somebody else. And if you are a hairstylist who are lowballing yourself, stop doing it. Stop. And not even just the hairstylist, just any service provider. Like, your time, your effort, like, all of that matters. And not only that, but at the end of the day, your business is not being funded. You literally are your business. So that means you have to invest back into your business. And if you're lowballing yourself, you're not going to have any money to reinvest into your business. But anyways, y'all should get y'all hair done by me. Book me.
Cute. That's it, and that's all, y'all. I mean, how do y'all feel about the pricing? You know, I go back and forth with the pricing because certain things I don't understand. I don't understand the lash prices. I don't understand the wig prices. That's just my personal thing because I don't understand it because you have to buy the wig and then they're charging you to install it, do baby hairs, and I don't know, child. But as far as nail prices, I will tell you that, you know, when you go in to buy products and replenish your products, those things are not cheap. We buy things by the cases a lot of times. So, you know, between actually, I'm laughing because when you think about it, we're inhaling those chemicals, we're inhaling the dust, we're hunched over doing nails, we're drilling your wrist. It's so much your eyes. When I tell you that now I have to use reading glasses at my young prime age, I ain't gonna tell you how long, but you know, a lot of that comes from doing nails for many years. There's a lot of wear and tear that goes into your body or happens to you, period. When you're a hairstylist, you stay in there for long hours. There's a lot that goes into that. So yeah, pay your nail tech and your hairstylist and just your makeup artist and all those people what they're worth. But you know, if you sit in a channel and the price is a little ridiculous, like you sat down, you thought you was getting some $150 braids and you come out of there and you spend $350. Yeah, now that's different. I'm not for that, but definitely. I mean, how do y'all feel about the pricing of things as of late? I know there's different elements that go into the pricing as of today with all the things that's going on. But do you feel like a lot of times your stylists or providers are charging more? Do you feel like they're charging less? Do you feel like it's leveled out? What is your, you know what? This is why I want to know from you guys. What is your bottom line cost for certain things? Because I think 120 is fair for nails, depending on what's done to the nails. If it's just a plain full set, I think that I'm gonna just tell you, I'm gonna tell you, $40 for a full set, a basic short full set. I think that that's fair. That's my opinion. That ain't what I charge, but I think that that's fair. So get in the comments, talk about what you think is fair when it comes to certain things. Let's say we're all in the same little, you know, mind frame, or is it that we as a providers have lost our damn minds? Let us know. But anyway, y'all, as always, thank you for watching the video. Make sure you like and comment, just sharing and all the things. And until the next video, guys. Bye.